This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 189. A very good friend of mine requested that I do a podcast on sunscreen. So here we go. The sun has been worshipped for thousands of millions of billions of trillions of years, depending on what you believe in, depending on your religion. But we cannot deny that it has been worshipped, okay? The Son of God, sun salutations, what's up, sun? Okay, all of these expressions, they're there for a reason. The sun is very, very valuable. No fruit, no vegetable will grow without the power of the sun. The sun is the provider of all life. No life on this planet would exist without the sun. And we humans, we need the sun. It's very important. And so, I want to let you guys know that 80% of cancer patients are vitamin D deficient. 80%. I bet you it's more, but that's just what the studies show. We need to get sun every day, as much as possible. Minimum 20 minutes in the sun. Now, don't be silly and go in the seriously crazy boiling hot sun in Florida in the middle of summer between 12 and 4. Don't do that, boo. You gonna burn your ass off. Okay, especially if you at the nude beach with me and your ass is out, you gonna burn your ass. But if you're not living in the tropics, then don't be afraid of the sun ever. And I'm living in the tropics and I go out whenever I want, but here's what I do. I've never worn sunscreen. I mean, it's been 15 years. I don't have any sunspots. And even if I do, they gonna be the cutest little sunspots you ever did see. Okay? And here's my advice. You want to protect your face from the sun? You put on a hat or a visor, boo. Don't wear sunglasses because our eyes need to see the light of the sun to protect us against sun damage. Did you know that? Ooh, hidden truths coming at you, Karen boo. When we wear sunglasses, it messes up our entire system, which works together as one. And so our eyes protect us from getting sunburn. Ooh, don't wear sunglasses. See, a lot of these things that are invented by man are really dumb. Nature did not come with sunglasses for us to wear. Don't wear sunglasses. Put on a hat or a visor. You want to protect your skin in the seriously hot heat of the summer? Wear some light, long-sleeve clothing. Or simply get a little umbrella or go in the shade. Honestly, you don't need to worry too much unless you're baking out in the sun all day. And even if you're not in the tropics, you're probably going to be okay. A lot of this fear-mongering is happening to sell products, to sell us something that is so damaging. And the craziest part is that sunscreen is supposed to be designed to protect us from the sun, which supposedly causes cancer, right? Well, it turns out that sunscreen causes cancer. Did you know that? Did you know the chemicals found in sunscreen lead to skin cancer? I hope by now, episode 189, you are not listening to the news or mainstream media. I hope. Because what they're doing is they're trying to program you into buying products. That's what it's about. It's about profit and greed. And me personally, I'm disgusted at a lot of things going on in society. A lot of it. The lies. Because, we are so gullible and trusting as humans that we just believe anything. And if it's sold in a store, that it's totally legal. Meanwhile, all the food-like products, all the sunscreen, all the sodas, all the candies, everything should be illegal. And it is illegal in many countries. There's a lot of things sold in the United States, y'all, that is illegal in other countries. What is going on in this world? But we got to stay positive. We got to stay high vibe. We got to stay optimistic because it really doesn't make sense to stay any other way. So this is why I like to learn. I like to research. I like to find out the truth. I'm a big truth seeker. I always have been. I love to know the truth. And you know, if I can do it, I'm going to do it. And if I can't do it yet, I'm going to do it when I can. Okay? I'm going to implement the truths that I've learned when I can. I always say, do what you can, use what you have. Can you put on a hat instead of sunscreen? Do it, boo. Can you wear some long sleeve light clothing instead of sunscreen? Do it, boo. Do what you can. Use what you have. Do not be afraid of the sun, which is the giver of all life on this planet. You know, coconut water is so powerful because it is the fruit that grows closest to the sun. It's liquid sunshine. And that is why when I drink coconut water, my skin extra glowy. Okay? Literally. The next day, my skin extra glowy. So that's just a little short podcast on what I do for sunscreen here in Miami, Florida. And I've never once worn sunscreen. And I did get burned when I first came here a few years ago. And, you know, I just had to adjust. And I've never gotten burnt since. And I am not a believer in the sun causing sun cancer, like skin cancer. I'm not a believer in this. I'm sorry. But I don't know too many fruitarians or raw vegans that are out in the sun that have skin cancer. I got to tell you. And I know a lot of long-term, like Ann Osborne and Fred Bishi and people like this, especially Ann Osborne. She's out in the sun. And I know lots of others that have their own gardens and that are out in the sun. Paul Neeson, he's out in the sun a lot. And the hospitals are not filled with raw vegans and fruitarians, people that are eating a healthy diet, that are not wearing sunscreen, that are not putting chemicals onto their body. Be careful, y'all. Every single thing, every ingredient of every moisturizer, sunscreen, makeup, lip balm, eyeshadow, everything you put on your skin goes directly into your bloodstream. And then your body has to deal with it. Stop making it hard for your body to heal and start making it easy for yourself to achieve the goals that you want. Boo, you got this. You know way more than you think you know. Give yourself some credit. I love you, I appreciate you, and thank you for listening to this episode. Bye, boo.